You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM6 in the Sports Animal. It is Friday, you guys. Yep, it is. I know it's probably been a long week, but if you're tuning in, I appreciate that. I got Jonah in here producing with me today. There's quite a few different things we're going to go throughout the show. We're going to get into it. I'm not going to jump to it. See, I can't help myself. The TV's right here, but we're going to slow this down. But what's going on, Jonah? What's up, man?
Nothing much. Just, it's Friday, end of the week. It's really good. Everyone loves Friday.
Well, obviously, the man, I'm going to address this. This young man, and Kaylina produce Global Talk, Global Live, my show over in KKOB. They produce this show. Jonah comes in on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, produces Unfiltered. Kaylina comes in on Tuesdays and Thursdays and produces. And behind the scenes that you guys don't know about, they upload every episode to YouTube, and they work with my social media guy, Matthew, and all the other podcast platforms as well. So I got to give you guys credit. I really do appreciate you guys and all the stuff that you guys do. Yeah, come on, man. That's the least I could do. You guys put in stupid hours.
With that being said, I wrote this down. It was right after our show on Wednesday. And I was like, oh, this would be perfect for an opening. The quote says, "What a privilege to be exhausted from the work you've been praying for."
See? Oh, I like that. Ooh. The best part is the praying part.
Yes.
Because I could totally relate, because I've always wanted to have a voice, right? And the fact that I was able to work for NBC Sports California doing the pregame, halftime, postgame show for the Sacramento Kings, my old team, that propelled me, I think, to be able to be in a position to be comfortable in talking in an environment and having the opening drive for 46 to where people are listening and having a voice. That's what I've always wanted. And it's unbelievable when you actually take the time and figure out what you really want to do and be like, yo, this is what I want to do. So yeah, man, I like that one a lot.
I was like, this is perfect. Because all I wanted when I was like the past 4 years of my life, it was just focused on track. So I thought I was going to be Olympic track athlete.
Yeah.
I never knew, maybe a little bit since my mom works here, but I never knew I would be a voice on radio, which is pretty crazy.
That's cool.
Crazy to me.
Because you're on Saturdays too with Mike Adams.
Yeah, Mike
right?
Adams.
He's on at what time? He's on when?
8 from 10.
See, I just gave Mike Adams some love. From 8 to 10, you guys are on tomorrow morning, obviously. You can check that out with Mike Adams.
The El Dorado basketball coach who's coaching the New Mexico or the McDonald's All-American.
Sanchez, I think is his last name.
Yeah. And then we're going to have Herb Dean, the UFC referee.
Yeah.
We're going to have him on.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's been pretty crazy these last couple months, even these last couple weeks.
See, I didn't even think about you doing Saturdays. Come on, young fella. You're 22 years old. You're burning it.
I know.
Hey, good for you,
School, only thing, I keep saying this, only thing keeping me sane is gym and this work.
Yeah, you see, the thing about the gym, yes, I go early in the morning because my afternoons I'm here, and then I got to go over to KOB4 and pre-record there. You can catch me over there Monday through Friday. I'm on at 10, so that means I come on at 10:20 and I come on at 6, which really means 6:20 every day, Monday through Friday. You can go to KOB website and you can look up Kenny's Got the Score. I have my own page. Every piece of content that I do with KOB4 is on that platform. But yeah, man, it's being able to, go to the gym. See, I'm one of those dudes to where I do a lot of cardio, but I do a lot of, I don't lift heavy anymore. I do a lot of high rep volume to keep the muscle endurance going, to where I stay like more lean rather than bulky. I don't want to be that bulky dude.
Yeah,
What are you doing
totally
in the gym, bro?
Totally opposite. I lift heavy, as much weight as I possibly can.
Unbelievable.
So like on dumbbell, I could do 120 for 3 sets of 8, and then I switched my program recently to like get more volume into my.
Okay, young fella.
So like, I've consistently, without track workouts, I've been going since May of last year.
Okay, young fella.
Like every single day, I might have rested for like a week max, but it's 6 days, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah.
Then Sunday rest.
I love the fact that how we just chop it up in the first segment, see what's going on. I have Eric Strauss coming in here at 5 o'clock for the second hour, just to throw that out there to you guys. There's going to be, no, it actually is not going to happen. If you're listening to the show this week, I said the gun buyback for APD to where you can come get guns. It was supposed to come get money and give guns for money. It was supposed to be April 11th. That is not going to be the case. It's going to be pushed back. But at the same time, APD is doing another event with the disability as far as when it comes to the children, which I will be a part of that. So just to give you guys a heads up, the gun buyback is not happening on the 11th. I will be announcing when it is happening. Jonah, obviously we're going to open this up when we get back from this, after this break, but when it comes to the Olympics and some other stuff, but is there anything else you got, bro? Just to chop it up. Anything? What's new? What's going on this weekend?
This weekend, something that do you play video games?
No.
I started to get back in video games because me and my brother-in-law play Fortnite every Saturday, Sunday.
Cool. That's cool.
Just like a bonding experience. I feel like it's a really good bonding experience. So like we play, he has his computer and then I have my TV and then we just sit next to each other and we usually start at like 11 and then go sometimes to like 3 a.m. until we get a victory on Fortnite. So
what?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna play any video game right now, it's gonna be NBA 2K because I'm on that thing.
So you can get that check.
I can get that. Hey, the check is coming regardless.
Yeah.
You need to get the numbers up and see what happens there. But yeah, man, it's one of those things. I'm going to that big. I think I'm going to that big gala event tomorrow. I forgot what it's called. It's at the convention center. It's like 2,100 people. The bank that I bank with, Capper Bank, they invited me. I'm gonna go check that out tomorrow. It's supposed to be some fancy shindig.
Yeah, I guess tomorrow I still have my show, so I gotta wake up early. I gotta get to bed like really early.
That sucks.
Because I have a thing. I have to get at least 9 to 7 hours of sleep. I have a timer on my phone usually, and it basically tells me when I need to go to sleep, because like sleep's, I feel like, the most important thing for anyone's health.
Got you. Totally makes sense. Obviously, we have tomorrow, our women are taking on Air Force. You can catch the pregame right here at 12:30. The game will kick off at 1. Air Force is here. You got our men, the Lobos, that are playing at Fresno State. Pregame is at 5:30 over on KKOB. Game starts at 6. And you can catch me over on KKOB after like 2 hours, 2:15 after the game. Jonah, you producing? Are you producing my game this weekend, the Lobo game?
Probably. I have one more game to produce. Colorado State. They're playing Colorado State.
Okay, yeah. So that's probably Kaylina or Bob that'll be with me over on KKOB.
Is San Diego State?
No, it's Fresno State.
That'll be...
It's one
Bob.
of the two.
It's Bob.
It's Bob. The amazing Bob. And on Monday, we got the big one. We got Houston at Kansas. Kicks off here as well at 6:30. It'll start at like 7, just to throw that out there. When we come back from this break, we're going to dig into some Olympics, some NBA, and some other NCAA action on top of some other subjects as well. We're going to take this quick first break. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. It's the weekend. It's after 4. If you're done, I know I'm proud of you because I'm not done yet myself. But I got Jonah in here producing with me today, and I got Eric Strauss coming in here with me at 5. You can catch Eric over on KKOB at 6 when he does whatever he's going to do when he talks that crap about politics. But I'm going to bring in Henry right now. What's going on, Henry?
What's going on, fellas, man? Glad to be back, man. I was a little under the weather the last few days, Kenny, and haven't been able to call in, man, but glad to be back. So
appreciate you, bud.
No, just wanted to touch on a few things. Touch on a few things. One was I didn't know what I was going to do after the Super Bowl, man. I thought I was going to have a meltdown, but no, you got all kinds of drama, man. You got the NTA, the National Tanking Association, going on.
Yep.
You got this kid from Kansas that's what do they call it? Load managing, playing 2 minutes in the second half of every game, taking himself out.
Yeah.
And then you got the Lobos, man. Lobos. I heard your segment on asking. By the way, man, I love the bro show. What is it? Bro time.
It's bro time with Clayton Shields.
Bro time with Clayton Shields.
Yeah.
Baby. So I love it, man. And I just kind of wanted to put my piece on. Out here in the West, we don't have the eyes and the favoritism they do back in the East, man. But this Mountain West ain't no slouch, man. This league's tough. It's tough to win on the road. It's tough to win at home, as you saw. And if my take is Lobos win out and they don't win the tournament, they win 1 or 2 in the tournament, I think they're in. But
so you're saying if the Lobos win out the Mountain West Conference, and you say that they win 1 or 2 games, they're in the NCAA tournament? That's
what I think, man. But then again, you know how that NCAA just loves to screw us out here in the West, man. So
that's fair.
So I think, you know what, let's just take it one game at a time. Let's just go out and do our thing, play that solid defense. Chol's coming alive. The guys are still holding together, and then let's just see what happens, man. This is all we can do, stand behind them and cheer them on to victory, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, man. I feel like they are going to have to win out, but you got to keep in mind, the nice thing about it is last week, San Diego State lost and Nevada lost. And the Lobos get a chance to actually play them both again. It's going to be interesting because Nevada's on the road, and then you got San Diego State here, right, starting next week. But you got Fresno. They're not a slouch, but the Lobos are on the road, right? So they got to capitalize. The only scary thing to me is Fresno State is like 6-9 in the conference right now. But if the Lobos can lose to Boise State, both, man, it's a scary opportunity. But I don't think they're going to lose this weekend.
I agree. And you know what? I also agree with Bud. If they pull it off, say we run the table the rest of the conference with some of these losses. I'm telling you, man, this conference is tougher than people give it credit for. And if they run the table, they got a shot at a top seed or even a 2. I really believe that. So, hey, thanks guys for taking my call, and I'll hang up to listen.
Appreciate you, man. You have a good one. Hey, Jonah, you got anything you want to add to that?
They came out the rankings. We're number 2 right now.
In conference
play, we're number 2, which is really good. Utah State's, of course, number 1. So these we need to win out.
So what is Utah State right now? They're 11 and what, 4?
Yeah, I think so. And I looked at the NCAA new bracket, and we're like the last team to be first 4 out. I think VCU is in front of us, but we beat them earlier in the season.
So Conference Utah and VCU, it would be interesting to see where VCU is right now because they're playing St. Louis, that's ranked 18 tonight. Utah State is 13-2. You got San Diego State, that's 12-3, and the Lobos are 11-4. So they might be, I don't know, because San Diego State obviously wins the split right now because they won down to San Diego State. So, yeah, I don't know how they're doing that, but yeah. I love the fact that Antonio Chol is playing some really good ball, just to define that a little bit. But it's going to be interesting to see how they end up closing out because next week is going to be the test. Because you got Nevada on Tuesday and you got San Diego State next Saturday. And those 2 games are must-wins. And they can't come down. I hate to see it, but I don't want them to come down to a last-second shot or a couple points like that because it could be very detrimental when it comes to the Lobos in their season. But, yeah, Jonah, you got anything else you want to add?
What I've seen is that when Jake Hall gets the ball first, and let's say he scores a couple threes, because of course we know that's what he's going to do, the energy on that team just feels a lot different if they just got like a couple layups. So I feel like we need to come out really, whoever that is, might be Troll, Bouillon in the paint, Hall behind the arc. So I feel like we need to come out with these like explosive plays to get that bench going, because we have a deep bench. Anyone could be on that court at any time. We've seen it multiple times. So I feel like we just need to come out and have the energy that we really need.
So if you guys want to chime in on what we're talking about, you can call 505-246-0610 or text me 505-246-0610. Checking out the text line right now. See, I didn't even know what was going on with Chris Howe. I just found out it's his wrist, and obviously Kevin Patton was playing some pretty good ball right now. But I still feel like the Lobos are actually in a great position right now. Excuse me. And then Troy Jenkins is undisclosed for Fresno State, and you got DJ Stickman, concussion. These are two guys that actually are key components, so that helps where the Lobos are when it comes to tomorrow, when they go down to Fresno State and get that win down there. We're going to take this next quick break. We're going to we keep talking about we're going to talk about the Olympics, but we're going to talk about our men's Olympic team and what's going on. And then we're going to dig a little bit into some NBA and chop it up a little bit more. So we'll be right back. You listen to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You listen to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. I got Jonah in here producing with me today. Got Eric Strauss coming in here in 30 minutes. He will be here for the second hour of the show. It's Friday. I know you guys are happy. If you're tuning in, I appreciate it. I got a giveaway. So here we go. Our men's team are at their 20th win, courtesy of Zach, the Brent family, Capital Fort Santa Fe. Every time the Lobos get to 20, 25 wins in increments of 5, I am giving away $2,000 in value for 4 tires. The value is $2,000, and I'm giving it away to my 6th caller today, number 6. So if you're the 6th caller to call in, that's $2,000 in value for a free set of tires courtesy of Capital Fort Santa Fe. But at the same time, the Winter Olympics, we are in day 14. You got men's hockey. Canada ended up beating Finland 3-2. Canada was trailing in the second 0-2. So now, here we are. Our USA team won. Now they're going to play Canada actually Sunday at 10 a.m. And it's one of those ones to where we had our women's hockey team won, Jonah. And now we got our men.
We're undefeated.
What do you mean?
Both women and men are undefeated for hockey.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So the women, aren't they done? Didn't the women win gold already? They won gold.
Yeah, they won gold already.
So it's amazing how when I give away free tires, the phones light up, which is actually pretty cool. So that lets me know people are listening, and I appreciate that.
That's why we got to do the sixth caller.
The 6th caller. So let's take some of these, Jonah. I'll just take it. Who am I speaking to?
Sorry.
It's the first caller.
First caller?
Are you there?
Nope.
Think we dropped them. They hung up.
Something's wrong with it.
What's wrong with the switchboard? We're having some problems with the switchboard.
Look at it.
You guys are there. We're trying to figure out what's going on right now. You could still call in if you're listening. Where are we at, Jonah? What's up? So while we're trying to figure this out, hey, you guys, bear with us for a second. We're trying to figure out what's going on with the phone lines. What's up? So we can take this call right now? So with that said, we're trying to figure it out. You guys just bear with us. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm gonna jump to the NBA right now. What? Oh, we're good. Rudy, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
It's echoing.
Oh, there's fire trucks going by.
Oh, okay. Hey, Rudy, we just had some technical issues. We thought it was on our side. We thought it was on our side.
No problem.
What's going on, bud?
Not much. Just checking in. You know, I've been listening to your show, but hadn't called in. But just Friday afternoon. Happy Friday to everybody. Thought I'd call in and just kind of shit's breeze.
Hey, and that's what Unfiltered's for, and I appreciate you picking up the phone. You're the first caller, man. So, as of right now, I'm waiting for my sixth caller to call in because I'm giving away free tires courtesy of Capital Ford Santa Fe, $2,000 worth of free tires because the Lobos got to 20 wins.
Yeah,
so,
that sounds great. What are you going to do when they get to 25?
I'm giving away another $2,000 of free tires. 4 tires free, courtesy of Capital Ford.
Well, those guys are doing a great job supporting your show and supporting you. And, you know, we're headed for the home stretch. This is it.
So,
and if the Lobos are going to make hay, they got to get that job done against Fresno State. And I think it's going to be a little tougher than some people are expecting.
And I just said that, Rudy. I literally just said that. Think about it like this. The Lobos lose to Boise State twice. Fresno State is 6-9 right now, but they're playing some pretty good ball right now. This could be a trap game, especially being on the road, but I don't see them losing.
I don't either. I think what they're going to do is come out and play some really good basketball. I always say, you know, when the Cali kids go back, they like to show off a little bit. So I'm looking for a big game out of Jake Hall.
Oh, yeah, you got a point there. Obviously, Jake's been balling 20-point games, and I think he only had like 16 against Air Force or something like that. But he needs some help, and that help needs to come from somewhere, and they need to figure it out quick. The fact that Antonio Cho's been playing decent basketball right now. He just had 20 points. I really got to see him get going a little bit more, and he needs the rebound.
Yes, Cho just needs to continue to do what he's doing and that continue his upward trajectory, because I think the coaches worked with him, and now that he has a lot more confidence than he did, I really expect big things out of Antonio Cho, because that guy's, you know, he's got a basketball body.
Yes, he does.
He's got everything and all the tools. Boy, there's something going on here.
Man, that's not good. But
that's the fourth fire truck.
But the fact that he's a junior, we still got some time with him. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool.
Well, I think he could be a really centerpiece of the Lobos going forward next year. And have you been able to find out what's going to happen with either Howell or Patton?
So what's going on with Chris Howell right now, I don't quote me on this, but what I'm hearing, it's wrist. And Kevin Patton is still personal.
Man, that's a shame, because those are two upperclassmen that I think would have really, really, really made this team over the top.
I totally agree.
We're pretty darn good as it is, but asking 3 freshmen who haven't played together to step up like that, I don't know. Kenny, it's time for nickname. Are they the 3 amigos? What are they?
Man, they're both averaging over 10 points. Maybe we need to come up with the name. Let's think about that one, man.
Yeah, I'll keep thinking, and I'll let you know if I come up with something clever besides the 3 amigos.
Appreciate you, bud. You have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Okay, bye-bye.
Eric, you there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Eric, guess what, man?
Yeah. Yeah, hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Guess what, Eric? You're the 6th caller, man.
That is awesome.
You're the sixth caller, bud.
Okay,
we were having
cool.
some.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in. It's first time calling into the show?
Yes, it is. I listen to you all the time, but I generally don't call in, but chance to win $2,000 worth of tires is too good to be true, so that's awesome.
It's true, man. And next time there'll be another one at 25. But, hey, you got to share something with me. What you got for me?
What's that?
You got to share something with me. You got something on the Lobos? What you got, man?
So I am big time. I'm looking forward to baseball. So Unfortunately, I don't follow the Lobos too much, but
Okay.
I'm looking forward to baseball. Big baseball fan. I'm a big sports fan just in general, but I'm looking forward to football's the number one passion of mine. But, yeah, definitely looking forward to some baseball.
So obviously the Isotopes will be on my show as well, and me and Jonah will be at home games at the stadium too for some Topes games this year.
Oh, that's great. I usually try to at least catch one or two Isotopes games every year. It's always a good time.
That's cool, man. I appreciate it. Jonah's got your information. You can come up here after Wednesday next week and pick up your tires, man. Your certificate for your tires and Quick Lanes up in Santa Fe, Capital Ford, they'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Okay, awesome. So do I come by the radio station to pick up, or do I go to Capital Ford?
So you come to the station at the Optum building on the 5th floor, and the receptionist will take care of you. Brenda.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man. You have a good one.
Okay, awesome. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks, Kenny.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Jeff.
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Thanks for calling into the show.
I'm good, Kenny. How are you?
Man, I appreciate it, man. What's going on?
I want to talk about I don't know what happened with this past legislative session. Did they get any money to build a new football stadium here in town for the Lobos?
To tell you, yeah, oh yeah. There's a rumor out there. I don't know if it's public record yet, but something is coming. From what I've heard, this week and last week, something is coming. And we've had Coach Eck up there doing his thing. And obviously after the season that Coach Eck has had, this is the perfect time. And he's coming back next year. So there's some things that's in the mix from what I've heard.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was just worried that those people broke from that session and nothing happened. There was no money appropriated. But hopefully there's some money for hopefully a new stadium is what we need. But I guess if we get some improvements for now, I honestly think they should, after the season, break ground on a brand new stadium, have the Lobos play in the Isotopes Park for a year, then get a brand new
That's not a bad idea.
over there.
I like that.
Spot.
That's not a bad idea, Jeff, but I don't think it's going to happen that quick. It's probably going to be at least a couple years out, right?
Well, there's a lot of money in the surplus here in the state of New Mexico.
Yeah.
They can pull some of that money out, build a beautiful stadium, good 35,000, 40,000 fans, and use it for other stuff also. But that's just my opinion. But thanks, Kenny.
No, I totally agree with you, Jeff, because if you really think about it, man, before I let you go, because it's Lobos and it's the Aggies, right? So we got to improve our stadiums to where we can get some bigger activity coming into the state like the NCAA. So I totally agree with you, man.
Yeah. All right, man.
Have a good one, man. Have a great weekend. We're going to take a quick break real quick. If you're on the line, we'll be right back. I got to take a break. We got to acknowledge our sponsors. Thank you guys for listening, calling in. Listen to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal. I got Jonah in here kicking it with me. And the amazing ringer, our guy Eric Strauss, just rolled up in here, man. I appreciate you coming in as always.
Good point. Good reminder, by the way.
Hey, that's why I say it.
Good reminder.
And you can catch Eric Strauss over on KKOB after this at 6, at the top of the hour from 6 to 8. Let's go to the phone lines. Let's go to Robert. Robert, what's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon. Regarding the new stadium or the talk about the university stadium being renovated, it's my understanding that the legislators allowed a $10 million funding project. And I think the same thing in Las Cruces. They're going to give them some money. But I think most of us, I'm in agreement with most of us that a renovation just wouldn't fit the bill. I think they need to tear it down and start over. In addition to that, I know they're talking about doing work at the fairgrounds. I would like to see them build an arena there at the fairgrounds that could bring in some big-time events, maybe host some NCAA basketball games and concerts and that sort of thing.
That's just going to be affordable housing and stuff like that, right? It's not.
That's what I'm
they have
hearing,
no
but
plans.
I don't know if it's too late to make those changes, but
they paid an outside consulting firm like $500,000 to consult and give advice on what to use for the spaces, but they really just want it to be affordable housing, to be honest with you.
Well, that's valuable. They don't need to put housing there. I mean, what about going south of town, maybe west of town? This is a prime area for an arena or something like that, where it makes it easy for people to access and it's close to everybody. I don't know. We're backwards when it comes to sporting events and venues and that sort of thing. We're like 50 years behind the times. I call Albuquerque a one-horse town for that reason. Look what's going on for the New Mexico United. You're allowing 3 blocks of people, maybe 30, 40 people to allow that stadium to take place. That's ridiculous.
I think that stadium went through, didn't it?
No.
Oh,
the new stadium for United.
United, no. I thought they got that over the finish line.
No, it's not there. It's not there. You got, from what I'm hearing on the streets, is that the Balloon Festival area, it's people, the residents are complaining, and I don't think it's there yet.
I thought the mayor kind of bullied that through.
He is wanting it, is from what I'm understanding, but I don't think it's official.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought that thing was moving forward.
No, because I've also heard through the grapevine that they're trying to actually keep it over there in the same area, just put it in a different location.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't see it happening. But
my whole thing is with the stadiums and the like, I don't like government subsidized businesses. So, but I didn't like Topgolf when it came in. I don't think it's brought in all these jobs, and we dumped a bleep load on Topgolf. And what has it really done economically for the city? I mean, few teenagers work there? It's like, I don't know. I just don't like, because then we're subsidizing everybody's business, right?
So how do you know it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you see that it's... Has it?
I'd rather go to the golf course.
The needle.
That's where I had my first job at. Was at Topgolf. Right when they opened.
How was it then?
Some teenage.
We
how many
should
people?
not get into that.
20 people.
Yeah, you don't got to go into detail. See, he said, let's not get into that.
See,
that right there just answered everything.
Yeah,
that's that politically correct.
Yeah.
Good job, young fella.
Good job there, my man.
I mean,
I don't want to drag the politics into it, but
yeah, but there is, though, when it comes to the stadium. We're talking about the stadium, right? It just is.
Yeah.
But there was another caller that called in, and he was expressing. So why don't we start all over like Robert, rebuild, and take it over to the Isotopes?
See, but I like what they did with the lab. When I initially thought they're going to redo the Duke Stadium, I was like, it's kind of a dump. Man, they did that thing up right. If they can do something like that with the Lobos football stadium, I think it could look gorgeous. I don't think you have to tear it down with the new technology. I don't think you have to.
It's not going to happen.
I think they can make it look really killer and put lipstick on a pig and make it, because let's face it, the lab, it came out pretty nice.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, it really did. It's a nice place to watch a game.
Well, it comes down to being able to have a venue that can support what we need.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when I say
and
support
people going out and supporting it,
and
right?
That's where the concessions, and then you got to create an experience, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the experience, especially if the team is not going to be good and whatever that's going to be, right? So you got to give something. You got to give something to the community on like what they're going to get back, right? Like the whole new, the new field, football field, it's not happening.
Yeah, no.
They're just going to renovate. It's not going to happen.
You're not going to tear that thing down to the bones. But real quick on that, with the Isotopes, didn't you love the fact that they were saying they're going to make it more fun, even more fun with the a bananas type? That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what this new what do you call it? Director of baseball, or what's the new lady?
The GM?
GM.
Chrissy.
Yeah.
Chrissy.
I'm anxious to see what she comes up with.
What's her name? Baines? Is it Baines?
Yeah,
Chrissy.
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I can't never remember her last name.
Dude, I'm horrible with names.
I'm terrible with names in general, but I see somebody's face I know. I'm like, hey.
Me too.
And they'll be like, they'll put me on the spot. They're like, what's my name? Who am I?
Do they?
Yeah, but bro, they do it to me all the time. I'm like,
okay, so
I'll be like, I remember you.
So here's what I try to do with my wife. I'm like, okay, babe, when I introduce somebody to you and I don't say their name, please do me a solid and say, I'm Linda, what's your name, right? But you know how many times she does it, and then she gets pissed off at me, and I'm like, babe, I asked you, like, why didn't you tell me their name? Because I don't know it.
Because I don't know it.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've told you when I don't ask for the name for me, because, right?
Yeah, totally get it.
Anyways.
Yo, my guy Dan, I know you're on hold, man, and I know you're gonna you're gonna take some minutes to talk, bro, because we got a commercial. We got to go to break in like a minute. I'm just gonna go to break and we'll come back sooner. Dan, stay on the line, man, because I want to hear from you, bud. We're going to take this break. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. If you're tuning in for the first time, I appreciate you. I'm on for the next hour. I got Jonah in here with me producing, and I got Eric Strauss in here with me as well. I kept Dan holding. Let's go to Dan. Dan, what's up, man?
Hey, what's happening, Kenny? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, bro. Thanks for holding on. I appreciate you. What you got, man?
Hey, when are you throwing out the first pitch over at the Isotopes game? What game you doing that at?
Oh, they haven't asked me yet. But on Fridays for home games, I will be doing my show over there. Me and Jonah will be doing our show for some home games when the season starts here pretty soon.
I'll stop by. Hey, listen, I called in because of last night, man. I'll say this. Today's February 20th. The New York Knicks are dead. They're dead. Last night, Detroit went into the Garden, and instead of beating them by 38, they only beat them by 15. They do not match up well with the Detroit Pistons.
No.
Kenny, they do not. And you know, bro, in playoff, it's matchup.
Yep.
It is matchup. And you can play a team, in the regular season, you're playing different teams every night. You're playing that one team every night, and you don't match up with them, you ain't going to win. And you can see it last night. They just don't have it. That Detroit, they're hungry. They got kids that jump out of the gym. I mean, it was unbelievable. Hand it off to the Detroit Pistons. I think they're going to take the East. They're really good unless the Knicks can find a way. Now, like in sports, you'll see some team get swept in the regular season and then win in the playoffs. But I just don't see this. I mean, they're getting shellacked, Kenny. They're getting shellacked.
See,
it's not they're getting beat or they lost in the last seconds. No, they're getting shellacked.
See, and the thing about it is Karl Anthony Towns, man, he's leading the league in double-doubles right now. Nobody expected that. I think he's over 37, 38 double-doubles. We wanted him to produce, so you're saying it's the other guys that are not producing when it comes to matchups. Obviously on the defensive side, right? They don't have issues on the offensive side.
Hey, listen, you got to play a complete game. I don't care what sport it is. Offense, defense, you got to play a complete game. And for some reason, the Knicks do not match up with these guys at all. Getting beaten, like I said, Kenny, you can get beat by 5, but when you're getting blown out of the gym, that's a whole different thing.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a hell of a lot more expected out of you. And they're just not producing, my friend. And I'm saying this as a fan. I just don't see it. And last night, I thought I was going to call in today and talk smack. I got out the black suit. I'm going to go to a funeral soon. So I just wanted to say that stuff today. If the Knicks are fortunate enough not to run into Detroit, yeah, they may have a shot. But if they run into Detroit, it's going to be over for them, man.
Hey, man. Hey, Cade Cunningham had 42 points, 8 rebounds, and 13 assists. The way he's playing right now, he's a guy that's going to make a strong push when it comes to MVP in the next year or two, don't you think?
Oh, dude, listen, let me tell you something. You played at the Garden, bro. I don't know what it is, but some of these ball players, they come in and, man, they have games of their lives there. And last night this kid was shooting out the lights.
Yeah.
Dan,
he was hitting from the top of the key. He was shooting from everywhere and hitting this guy.
He was.
And, yeah, and and it's always there, like, you'll see a kid will come in, a club will come in, and boom, one kid will, I dropped 45 at the Garden last night. Dan, I shut everybody up.
Yeah.
Dan, I would pump the brakes on putting the Knicks in the playoff basketball. Anything can happen. You know this. It's a new season. When playoffs start, the season starts over. Everything gets at your sketch, injuries and the like. And a lot of times these guys aren't putting their best defense forward. So the Garden Magic, you got to admit that's real. Playoff basketball is a different thing. I wouldn't write the Knicks off just yet, personally. Me.
Well, listen, I've been a Knicks fan for over 55 years. I'm writing them off. You don't have to. I am.
Come on.
Okay.
Man.
I know. Listen, bro. Again. Like I don't get off on fumes or fantasy. The reality is this: last night they had to prove it, and they didn't. And it wasn't that they lost by 3; they lost by 15.
Yeah.
They got shellacked. They're getting shellacked. And they have no answer for these guys. All of a sudden in April, you're going to have an answer?
Yep.
You're not going to have an answer in April, bro. You're going to be broken up. You're going to probably have gone through 2 rounds to get to that 3rd round to play Detroit. You know, that's another season of playoffs. You're playing a 4-7 game series. That's another 28 games if you play every game you have to play.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's a whole other season you're playing, another third of a season.
That's totally fair.
It's all matchup and gaming. You ain't playing no softies. You're playing this team that's going for an NBA title. And if your center don't match up with their center, this guy's eating you alive. He's going to eat you alive. And that's what I saw last night, dude. I mean, reality is reality. I'm sorry to say, but, I mean, that's how I deal, man.
I'm just happy Mike Brown is not in Sacramento. They're 12-45 right now.
Yeah.
He got the hell out of Sacramento. I'm just happy. Just saying.
I'm not as doom as
the Knicks, and let's see what the Knicks can do, and they can right the ship, you know. And look out for Cleveland. You know, I don't know how well that's going to work out with that Harden kid. We'll see how long he lasts.
Good so far.
But, you know, you got some teams in the East there. You know, people can pull upsets, so we'll see what happens. But I'm telling you, the Knicks meet Detroit, my friend. Last night, those 3 games they've played this year in the regular season, if they're any indication, forget about it. They're getting trounced.
Got you, man. Hey. You dedicated New Yorker, man, because when you guys get mad, you guys jump ship, bro.
No, we don't. We're pretty hardcore, guys. We're pretty good with that. We stick with our teams, man.
Gotcha.
Hey, you know why I'm a Lobos fan? Because I'm a Mets fan. That's why.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And they remind me of my Mets. They're good, and then they stink, and then they're good, and then they're good, and then they stink, and then they're good, and they lose. I love it. They're like my Mets.
He has a valid point.
Mets haven't been good in a long time.
What is that? Gosh, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I appreciate you, my guy, Dan.
Yes.
Hey, you got anything else, bro?
Take it easy. God bless you, man.
You have a great weekend,
Bye-bye.
bro.
Have a good weekend, man.
As always, my guy, Dan. Jonah, I see you smiling. What you got, bro?
I can smile. I'm happy.
Oh, I thought you better be happy, young fella.
You thought you had a comment.
You on Unfiltered. You better be happy.
Yeah, thought you had a comment.
What if I wasn't?
See,
what would happen if I wasn't? Would you just be coming here and just?
We'll give you a hug or something.
I'll give you, I don't know.
Why is Dan
a water
Dan's,
bottle or something?
I get Dan deals in reality, but the reality is, and you and I both know this, playoff basketball is different. I think I still make a valid point.
That's
Jalen Brunson steps up his game.
It's not just him, though.
And there could be injuries. There's a lot that can happen before the playoffs.
I think where Dan's coming from with this Knicks team, right?
He's just depressed.
You have to be able to play on both ends of the floor.
Yeah,
That's where he's coming from, right?
The defense is bad.
Bronson is going to do Bronson.
Yeah.
Like Anthony Towns, this is probably one of the best years he's had.
It is.
And the fact that obviously sometimes you get blown out.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of playing at home.
Yeah.
You play at home, you lose by 15.
Gotta hold.
That's where Dan's coming
court.
from.
Yeah.
You can't hold court by losing by 15.
I agree.
Some things just happen, but when you have the Detroit Pistons that are leading the Eastern Conference,
are good, dude.
They're so good.
Dirty.
And then the Knicks are right there in third. But at the same time, if you want to win a division, you got to play to a what?
Yeah, you're
what?
right.
I'm not saying I was ever in that position to win a conference if it was the East or the West.
Yeah.
But it's a different mindset. And especially right now after All-Star Weekend, you have to change your mindset because you got
Kick it into high gear now.
You got 5 more weeks maybe.
Yeah.
And then the playoffs start.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, hey, it's one of those things.
I don't know. I like that. I've always hated the Knicks, and there's something about Jalen Brunson kind of won me over with these kind of deep playoff runs they've gone on in the last few years.
Yeah.
It's because I hate, like, Patrick Ewing Knicks. I did not like the Patrick Ewing Knicks. I don't know why. I don't know why Spike Lee bothers me. Like, when a fan is getting more airtime than the actual team, it bothers me.
He's Spike Lee, bro.
I know, but
what
it's
do you mean? He's Spike Lee. Jonah, tell this man he's Spike Lee. He's going to get airtime.
Yeah.
Not a basketball player.
Are you kidding me? Jonah's like, what is it?
It's more interesting
no, I know who
to
Spike
see
Lee
that.
is, but
I mean, I know who you.
Have you ever watched the Spike Lee movie?
Yes.
No, not
what?
you. Jonah. See, these young people. This is one thing I've realized, Kenny.
Oh my God.
A lot of these young people haven't watched like Killer old time movies.
You've never seen Do the Right Thing?
Do the
with
Right
Spike
Thing.
Lee?
No, they haven't. I'm telling you. Nobody
guys-
even hardly knows Spike
And you
Lee
guys
anymore.
want Jonah? You want me to watch Stranger Things?
I don't.
I wanted you to watch
He
Stranger
wants. I've never. I
love
will.
Stranger
I'd
Things.
never get into any TV shows.
No, Kenny. This is
never.
this
Sucks, Jonah.
being around teenagers for 29 years.
He's
I'm
not
telling
a teenager.
you. No. I know Jonah's not. I'm saying in general.
Gen
Okay,
Zs.
gotcha.
These young,
Gen
this,
Zs.
these new generation. Like I would do a Captain Kirk reference, and they're just staring at me. I'm not kidding you. And I realized I got to start getting more modern with my jokes and stuff because I used to joke around a lot, and they don't know what the hell you're talking about 90% of the time.
Yeah. That's
Like
why I keep
Spike Lee, they don't even know him.
That's why I keep my mouth shut.
They don't know what he. They
I
may
just
be
know him
seeing
from the
Capital One commercial.
I just know him from the MJ commercials.
Yep.
That's the only
That's
thing
it.
I know him from.
Yeah, remember
And
that?
then him being a Knicks fan.
It's gotta
Oh,
be
yeah,
the
with the
shoes.
commercials.
Yeah, they
It's
gotta
gotta
be the shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was a young boy.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
He was-
Hey, we're going to take this quick break. We got 3 more segments. You listen to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You listen to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. I
Where'd
got
you go for
Jonah
the sandwich?
producing. Huh?
Where'd you go for the sandwich?
My sandwich I'm eating right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Barelas? Is it Barelas?
No. Tula's.
No.
Oh,
I know.
like
oh,
that.
yeah. That place is actually really
yeah.
good.
That place is
buddy.
straight
Place is
fire,
good.
dude.
Speaking of food,
Just saying.
what is the superior, I guess, football, sports, food? Pizza or wings?
No, wings. For
Wings?
Wings, bro.
And would you consider a boneless wing still
no,
a wing?
No,
No.
boneless wing is just deep fried.
Well, they just
the chicken nugget.
well,
The stretched out
someone
chicken
sued.
nugget.
I agree.
Yeah.
Someone sued Buffalo Wild Wings and they lost.
Yeah, it was the dumbest, frivolous lawsuit. The judge threw it out because she tried to sue, saying that it was a boneless wing and it wasn't a wing.
Somebody's always trying to
So
sue
dumb.
somebody for
Yeah,
some money,
it's so
man.
dumb.
Hey, remember back in the
That
day when
frivolous.
the slip and fall was the slip and fall?
Yo.
I'm just saying, I had some family members that was trying to get paid from a slip and fall, but that's just me. Yo,
The
Jonah,
problem
didn't
is
you?
they
What,
gotta
Jonah?
they gotta lay there on the floor for like an hour until somebody finds them.
Hey, you guys seen Friday?
Yes.
My neck and my back. My neck
Oh
and
my
my
goodness.
back. Oh, my neck and my back.
Didn't they like ban lawn darts too? Because
What's
like
that?
you don't know what lawn darts
No, they
are?
had to get rid of lawn
Yeah, they
darts.
had to,
They were
'cause
metal.
because they
They were
killed
impaling
kids.
people.
Yeah.
What's a long dart?
You throw it up in the air into circles, and it goes like that, and then it comes down, and it was metal to begin with, and it would because kids would chuck it up in the air,
Like chunk it up in the
impale
air and
them.
Yeah.
run around
Yeah.
and like see who if it's gonna hit.
I don't know. It might have been.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
guarantee they were doing that, Jonah.
Oh,
That's
yeah, they
why
probably did.
And then they would blame the company, right? Because you're not supposed to throw it up in the air and try to see who you can hit with it.
Hey, I got some right here for you guys. Somebody
Yeah.
text. They said we have 2 mischiefs named Pebbles and Bam Bam, and our daughters would have to explain to all of her friends the reference.
Are you? Yeah, they don't know Flintstones anymore.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you, these young people, all of the drop-ins that we like, hey Kool-Aid and all that's over, man.
Jonah, you know who this is? Pebbles and Bam Bam?
The
Flintstones?
babies from the Flintstones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not that bad.
No, but I think that happens to them a lot, right?
That's unbelievable,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, can you believe that we got the Bears are in a situation to where they're about to leave Chicago
To Indiana.
to go to Indiana, which is like 25 miles, 30-minute drive.
The
South.
more tragic part of that story, Kenny, is it's a dome. The
Yeah.
Bears playing under a dome is like, to me that just destroys the whole vibe of the team. They're an outdoor football team.
That's fair.
How do they do that? Like whose idea is that?
So get this. Is it a matter of playing in the dome to where it's more beneficial?
Of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So it's trying to take the culture away.
Yep.
But it's going to help the Bears when it comes to them being able to perform in general, right? But it's also going to help the team as well. That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you leave? But it always comes down to that bag, man, because
bag.
I think they've already gotten like $2 billion legislative funds to actually give for the stadium.
Oh.
And Jonah, didn't you say something about the mayor of Chicago had an issue with it?
Yeah, someone in higher power had an issue and didn't want to give them the money, I think. I'm trying to look it up right now.
Dude, Chicago politics are more corrupt than New Mexico politics. I am telling you. It's mafia. It's deep, man. Chicago politics run way more corrupt. And New Mexico politics, don't kid yourself, are right up there. But Chicago's worse. I could see, I don't know, there's got to be more going on here. Because you're not going to let the Bears walk out of your city. You're just not.
Yeah, it's 50-50 right now. And I think it's...
I don't think it's going to happen, dude.
It's
to go play under a dome, the Chicago Bears under a dome?
Yeah, it's like Green Bay.
Where is Bear fan out there?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's
but
crazy.
it doesn't, I mean, you talk about Bear fans, but they don't really have a say.
No.
It comes down to that bag, bro.
They don't have
You know what I mean? They don't have a say.
Remember the Cleveland Brown fans crying as their team? Like, do you remember the semis rolling out of Cleveland? Mm-mm. Oh, man. Yeah. They moved the team.
You got something? Did you find something?
It's still looking up right now, but I'm still looking.
So, with that said, yeah, $2 billion, man. I just don't see it happen. If you were a lifelong Bears fan and they moved,
would you watch?
Do you stay with the team or switch?
This is. I found it.
Do you stay with the team or do you switch if they
stay
move?
with the team unless they become like the Baltimore Ravens, right? Remember, they moved Cleveland. The owner moved them out of Cleveland and made the Baltimore Ravens. And Cleveland finally got their team back, but it took how long was it before Cleveland got their team back? I can't even remember.
I think 9 months or a year.
No, it was. I thought it was a couple years.
And I know there's some Bear fans out there. I'll get you 1 second, Jonah, because of Brian Urlacher. Hey, if you guys are listening, pick up that phone, 505-246-0610, or text me. I'm looking at it right now. What you got, Jonah?
It was because one of the legislators wanted to tax the stadium when Indiana said you could build it and we're not going to tax you nothing, and you could build it here. We're going to give you 100% of your funding. Wow, that's what they said.
What you got?
That'd be tough to. I mean, could it? I don't think it'll happen still.
Can
you see the Bears moving out of Chicago?
They've been there 30, 40 years
into
longer?
a dome. Yeah, no way.
That's
one of the original like old school franchises.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna move over when it comes to the culture, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
What do you call them?
You're
in Indiana.
Okay, so you're thinking that obviously they would change the name too?
I feel like it would be like a Baltimore Ravens.
Did they change the name when they moved?
Because Cleveland became the Baltimore Ravens when they moved to Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah, and they moved you got a good YouTube footage sometime of Cleveland fan literally crying as the trucks are rolling out of the city, dude.
Wow.
He like moved the team.
Unbelievable. Man. What you got, Jonah? You got something before we go to break?
Well, like I said, what would you call? Are they going to be the Gary, Indiana Bears?
Gary, Indiana.
Because they're basically in Gary, Indiana.
Hoosiers, something.
Yeah,
Bears. I know it's basketball.
I think in order for it to work, you'd have to do like they did with the Baltimore Ravens. Just change the whole look, the mascot, everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I really feel like it would be like that.
And then at the same time, it's only a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
Like why?
It's not that far.
No,
away.
I mean, but look at this though. You got. Let's just say, what's a stadium out there to where they shouldn't be where they are, but they're playing in that area?
The San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, there we go.
And
that's the first one. And then I thought about basketball, but you got the same thing with the Warriors. They're not in. They're not where they should. They're not in Oakland where they should be.
I'm gonna look up the farthest. Because I'm gonna look up the farthest like stadiums compared to like their actual names once we get back.
And if you guys are listening out there, and if you know any stadiums, what I just brought up, as far as like being far, 30 minutes, like having to change the name, the mascot, everything. I don't think they should, but obviously, if that city is playing $2 billion, hey, they get to decide what's gonna happen. We're going to take this quick break. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. I got Jonah in here producing with me right now, and I got Eric Strauss in here with me as well. You can catch Eric in 30 minutes over on KKOB. And if you missed any episodes of Unfiltered, you can go to YouTube and search Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas. You can go to all the podcast platforms and search there as well on Filter for Kenny with Kenny Thomas. And you can go to my social media, Kenny Thomas NBA. There's clips there. There's all different kinds of things that's coming. I have Rich Paul coming, who manages LeBron James with Clutch, the Clutch Group. And Rich Paul is obviously dating Adele. I got Kendrick Perkins coming on. I just confirmed Baron Davis that played for UCLA. He's going to be coming on. And I have the Bro Time with Clayton Shields, to where Clayton, my old teammate for the Lobos, will be coming on at least once or twice a week. Just to keep that in mind. Yo, you guys, there's a lot of different action going on. Eric, what's one of the? I got something for you, Eric. Yeah. Obviously, this text right here says, "Do the Jets and the Giants share a stadium?" They used to.
Yes.
Right.
They still do.
They still do.
They still do. MetLife.
Right.
MetLife.
When
MetLife was my first my first investment account.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was a teacher, I opened up a MetLife account.
MetLife was here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's a financial investment.
Yeah, but I don't.
With the peanuts, remember the peanuts they had?
Yeah,
he probably don't even know the peanuts.
No, he don't know what that is.
Jonah, have you ever watched Pink Floyd The Wall?
No.
No. No.
Some days just sit down and watch that. It's a classic.
Yo, you guys, so
it's the first they used to be in albums, but I was thinking the reason I asked him that, Kenny, because we were talking about the Wall, the LA Clippers, and we kind of got in the stadium vibe. But yeah, the Wall, they don't let you wear opposing teams' jerseys or anything. 4,500 seats, straight up in the air. LA, it was genius. LA Clippers.
Oh, the new Clippers arena.
Yeah, the new Clippers arena. And he put a ton of bathrooms in there, which I thought was cool too.
I love the fact that how he's making it affordable for everybody.
Cheaper.
Right?
If you do the Wall, it's cheaper tickets.
Oh, that's the way it's supposed to be. Jonah, what you got for me, NBA wise? You're talking about my Sacramento Kings.
Another player got hurt.
Oh, wow.
Of course.
Yeah,
you pull him up. Yeah, because now it's like how many players?
DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, DeAndre Hunter got.
He was in the trade.
Yeah, he has a season-ending eye surgery. So that's yeah,
man. Let me tell you something. What's going on in Sacramento is a shame, because Doug Christie is an amazing person. I feel like they just gave up on him. There's a lot of different things that's going on over there. I used to work for the Sacramento Kings. I used to do NBC Sports for NBC Sports California. I used to do the pregame, halftime, postgame show. That's when the Kings actually made the playoffs after 17 years. This is crazy, Eric.
Wow.
17 years I was on doing TV, and the last time they made the NBA playoffs was when I played. 17 years. I just happened to be working when they made the playoffs, and it was Mike Brown. They ended up playing the Warriors, obviously in the first round, and I think it went to 7.
They did?
Yeah, it went that. If I recall, it went to 7. And it was just one of those things, man. It was unbelievable.
That's a 50-50 right there.
People were getting mad at me because I kept saying, "Hey, last time they made it was when I played." Yeah, like Kenny. Then people was like, "Why can't he keep saying that?" Yeah, because it's a fact and it's the truth. And I'm right here doing radio, TV, and here we are.
What do you think the biggest mistakes that franchise has made? Because it seems like if you suck that bad that long, you'd get picks.
That long? It was only a couple years to where maybe 3 years since they made the playoffs?
Because they don't get the ball, or what?
Well, they brought in Perry. He's the new GM. I can't think of his full name. And he came in, brought in DeAndre Hunter. But you got to keep in mind, there's Keegan Murray. They just signed to a big deal. And him and DeAndre Hunter are similar players, but they got the Colorado State kid. I forgot his name. He's long, and he's just like those other two guys.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Too much of the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I don't really understand what they're doing over there. And then you got Sabonis. He's out. They were trying to shop him, which is Sabita Sabonis. I played against his dad when he was on the Portland Trailblazers at the time. And Sabonis, he wants out. Now he's having surgery on his knee. Yeah. There's a lot of different drama going on.
Clifford.
Dude, I got to be honest with you. The last time I watched a Clippers game was Vlade Divac.
He was the general manager there for a while before they brought in this.
The last time I watched the Clippers or the Sacramento Kings actually play a basketball game. Yeah. No joke. I've never watched him until time was Vlade Divac.
That's bad. Clifford.
That's bad.
Clifford. What's his first name? Nick Clifford played for Colorado State. He's actually just got drafted by the Sacramento Kings.
Okay.
It's a mess.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. I don't understand what's going on.
Bless his heart, man.
But now, man, obviously you got a lot of different action going around when it comes to the NBA action. The Pistons obviously just beat the crap out of the Knicks, and Mike Brown, my boy, the head coach there, Cade Cunningham, had 42 points. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of mix when it comes to the NBA. You got Wemby that's playing unbelievable ball right now, and you got those Spurs that are right there in the top 3 when it comes to the Western Conference right now.
Why have the Suns fallen off so bad? Remember, the Suns were legit playoff contenders for the past 3 years.
They're in the championship like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and now they're just like. Do you feel like the Suns are even making headlines right now? They're
How long was it ago they were in the
3 years
2023.
3 years ago?
I think it was 2023.
Yeah, so Kevin Durant came right after that. And then things kind of went bad. Everybody wants to blame Kevin Durant right there. I just don't think it was a good situation because of their coach as well. I don't remember who the coach was at the time. But you guys got to keep in mind, the Phoenix Suns are in 7th right now. So when it comes to the playoffs, this is how it happens, right? The first 6 are in.
Yeah.
7 through 10, they play for the 7th and 8th spot, which is actually pretty dope because it's giving. That design. Before that, it was 1 through 8 get in, and that was it, and whatever it was. I love the fact that you're giving these teams that are not that good an opportunity. And just to piggyback off of that,
it was 2021.
Was it 2021? I thought it was a little longer than that.
6 years ago, yeah.
So, and with everything that's going on with the tanking.
Yep.
Like, I love what Adam Silver is doing, and he's going to implement to where those 7 through the 7 through 8, those teams will get a chance to actually get lottery picks as well,
that's cool.
On top of some other things as well.
Did you hear what Stan Van Gundy said?
No, what's up?
He said, "I'll get rid of the draft, no draft. If you want to give Cooper Flag $45 million a year coming out of college, do it. He's a free agent." So you just get rid of the draft in general.
Now, this is where you guys need to realize that was already happening before I came into the NBA.
Yeah.
So there was guys that were coming in the NBA, they were getting like $100 million. $100 million. This is where you guys got to understand, Big Dog, Glenn Robinson, Big Dog, played for Purdue. Mm-hmm. This is a guy that came in just instantly making like $100 million. Right? To where now this is where the salary cap comes in. You have, to a certain extent, you have to go through the process and lead up to the point to where you can make money, to where it would be the Wild Wild West if that happened. If you agree with me or don't agree with me, you can call 505-246-0610. But what do you guys think?
And they want parity. I mean, you don't want, right? You don't want these power teams these days. I don't know.
See, the thing about it is when lottery picks come, right? It's a gamble to a certain extent, but the higher the pick, the better the player.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily, you don't necessarily know if that player is going to be good.
Exactly.
Because of the team, right?
Yeah.
There's so many different components that come with it. There has to be a nice fit. There has to be certain components to where other players around him are helping him to be successful, right? Prime example, we talk about Fernando. What's his name? The kid that's going to the Raiders.
Yeah, Mendoza.
Okay, Fernando Mendoza, prime example, right?
Yeah.
Like, is he going to be that guy that can go and play right away?
I was so surprised at the scout. Remember, he was like, he sounded like Andy. He was, I still can't figure out if he was all in or all out on Mendoza. It's like he was walking this political tightrope or something where he didn't want to say something. Or didn't it feel that way?
Yeah.
Because I'm like.
I think he did. I think he did. He just said it has to be a system that he's familiar with. And you got to keep in mind, his Fernando Mendoza's offensive line was legit.
Yeah.
Now, do the Raiders have an offensive line?
They know.
See?
And if they trade Max Crosby.
He's one of the hottest tickets right now.
He's been rumored he wants out. Yep. But do you get rid of Max Crosby?
No.
See, I'm old school because I remember the Herschel Walker deals of the world. Remember when the Cowboys built their empire off of Herschel Walker? Mm-hmm. They traded him. Everybody said, "What are you doing?" And Jimmy Johnson's sitting there racking up all these number one picks, right?
No. And there's one worse, Ricky Williams.
Running Williams.
Oh my gosh,
that was horrible.
The Saints traded
gave up everything for him.
Yeah, that is right.
Oh,
that is right. Yo, we got to take.
But those, I'm under the auspices of trade them. Like I wanted the Steelers to trade T.J. Watt.
I would trade him.
Right?
If the dude don't want to be there,
trade him and get the picks.
Trade him
and build.
I trade him.
Anyways.
Yeah, but that I actually agree with you today.
Yes.
We'll be right back. We got one more segment. You listen to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You listen to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. This is the last segment. I got Jonah in here producing with me, and I got Eric Strauss in here with me as well. You can catch Eric at the top of the hour over in KKOB talking his politics. What's the segment?
Joker Rodeo tonight.
Joker Rodeo.
Open topics, plug your small business. I do this thing on Fridays where I let business owners call in and plug their business.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm going to come over there and plug KT Legacy.
Yeah, pop in and plug
That's
KT
my
Legacy
company
wines.
name. KT Legacy Consulting is my
Consulting.
company.
So
Legacy.
we just plugged it.
Yes, sir.
Give me the best joke. Give me a joke right now that you have.
Oh, man.
Eric,
you
what
can't
you
put
got?
me on the spot like that.
It's Joker
Then I'm
Rodeo.
like, every time someone does that, I can't think of a good joke. Damn it, Jonah.
So, okay, while you're thinking about it, what did you have for me, Eric?
Oh, yeah. So, in terms of the NBA and our conversation segueing from the NFL, I'm under the auspices of you take the superstar, you trade them, and you get as much as you can for them, right? That's me. Like, I want to trade pieces. I want change. And then I had mentioned, I was surprised the pushback you gave me on Steph Curry now. I would trade Steph Curry at this point in his career. And you're like, hell no. And I'm like, and you would trade Giannis before Steph Curry, which surprised me. Why? Why would you do that? So that was our big debate.
So,
okay.
Steph Curry, you see what he does at 37?
Yeah. He's legit. I love Steph Curry.
And Clayton Shields brought up a good point. Maybe, Jonah, I don't know if you want to look this up for me. How many games opposed to Steph Curry? Steph Curry has not missed a lot of games.
Okay.
Giannis has missed a lot of games, right? That's just one component.
Yeah.
When it comes down to elite play, they're both elite, right? But if I had to pick out of the two to sustain longevity, it's Steph Curry. Yeah, the man takes care of himself. Not that Giannis doesn't, but look at the stuff that Steph Curry does.
It's true.
And it looks so effortless.
Oh, I know.
Same thing with Giannis, but it's a little different. If I had to choose, I'm going Steph Curry.
And like I've said before, especially going with, and I'm kind of agreeing with you now, sadly, is Wemby. I've always said Wemby with that big body, those joints, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Now, the difference with Wemby, think about this, right?
Yeah.
Not that Giannis can't handle the ball.
Yeah.
But look at what Wemby does with the ball.
Yeah,
Wemby is working out with Jamal Crawford, I would say, top 2 best six man in the league. He does commentating now. He works out with the Keem Olajuwon, who I had the pleasure of working out with for a year.
Yeah.
Talk about footwork.
Yeah.
And then this is a kid that can shoot.
Yeah.
I'll say damn near as far as Steph. See, now think about it. Giannis can't shoot.
Yeah.
He can, but he can't
he's
shoot.
not as good like Wemby.
Man, Steph Curry
can drain threes.
Steph Curry will put you in a bag because Steph Curry works out with tennis balls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a different level. What you got, Jonah?
I have a hot take, and I feel like Dirk Nowitzki's time when he won the finals was the best performance out of I'll say playoffs, best playoff performance by any player in NBA history.
He was balling that game. He was
balling. Do you know, I will name the people.
He was balling.
I will name,
You're going to take him over Jordan Flu performances?
Yes. And I
Jordan Flu.
Whoa.
Yes.
Jordan Flu.
He averaged 27.7
He was balling.
points.
He was balling when they won that title.
Yeah, he was.
8 rebounds.
I watched that whole.
And who he had to play. Round 2, Kobe and Paul Gasol, Western Conference
They were
Finals,
good.
KD, Russ, and Harden. And then in the finals, LeBron, Wade, and Bosh.
See.
And I will mention this too. Dirk didn't have no All-Stars on that team.
See, now, out of all the, like, you got Chris Bosh, you got Dirk Nowitzki, and who was that third big? I think there was a third big. But my whole point is,
he did put the team on his back.
And Kevin Garnett.
KD.
And KD.
KD.
Yeah.
If I had it my way, I guarded all 3 of those dudes.
Yeah.
Right? I literally guarded all 3 of those dudes.
Yeah.
if I had it my way, if I had to pick the most lethal one, I'm going with Dirk.
Really?
Yes, he's the slowest white dude on the planet of the earth when it comes to being a big, and you still can't calculate what he's gonna do because it's European play. He can jump off either leg. And you don't know what you're going to get.
Right? At that time. You guys hadn't seen much of that.
Not at that
now
time.
It's a more Euro league. There's a lot more Euro basketball in the league.
Is it Euro basketball or is it traveling?
It's traveling.
Because these kids are taking like 4, 5, 6 steps.
I told you. This is There's no bleeping thing as a Euro step. It's
not anymore.
Traveling.
Hear the record.
No. Euro step is Euro step, but they're taking more steps.
Now it's Euro step.
But hear the record that the first round he was 4-2 against the Blazers. Second round against Kobe and Paul, he swept them. And then Western Conference Finals 4-1, and then NBA Finals 4-2.
Jonah, you need to give me more players on that team because he did have some supporting cast.
Which one? Jason Terry. I think Jason Kidd was there.
Kidd was playing solid. I mean, it's not like he was on an island there because I remember those teams. He had some clutch shooters. I remember he had a good 3-point shooter on that team.
Watch this though.
Gosh, let me think. I can't.
Now
let's go. A long time ago.
Let's go back to '95. The salary, right? $23 million per team.
Wow.
In '95.
Wow.
$23 million per team.
Wow. That's bench players these days.
Just saying. That $23 million is the guy that's making like 5, averaging like 7 points, 8 points, and maybe 6 rebounds, 7 rebounds. Yeah. That's Allen Iverson made this.
Yeah.
And there was one player on the team that made like 20, like maybe 20 and up.
Yeah.
It's unheard of now. So I looked that up.
That's crazy.
We have no text messages.
Dude, how did Allen Iverson fall off the cliff? I don't never understand
as far as
the end of his career.
As far as
the end of his career.
He left Philly.
Yeah.
He went to a couple different places.
I don't even remember him playing anywhere but Philly.
Yeah,
isn't that sad?
Because he didn't really stay on the teams. It's like the role. I'm assuming I'm gonna get him on too.
Okay,
I text him sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's been to Albuquerque for me too.
Okay,
he came from my basketball camp years ago. But no, he ended up in Denver, and then he ended up going overseas, and then it was a wrap.
What? How?
He it's one of those things to where Philly, he shouldn't have never left Philly.
Never.
But now he's back doing all kinds of stuff with Philly.
And he's doing a lot of marketing stuff. You see him all over the place now, doing the cell phone commercials, all that. But what's crazy is, I'm telling you, the level he was playing at, I was a huge Iverson fan when he was on the Sixers.
Bro, you have no clue.
It was a next level. And how do you just disappear?
When we went on the road, when I was playing with Allen Iverson, it felt like we were at home.
Yeah.
He's a rock star.
Dude, he was badass.
You know how rock stars come to concerts and things like that? That's what I'm referring to. He's that dude.
I feel like he's like Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas. The receiver? Right receiver for the New Orleans Saints. You didn't think I knew that, did you?
No, I knew you knew.
Wait, why Michael?
Because he was dominant for so long, and then all of a sudden he just fell off a cliff.
I like the comparison, but not really. Bro. He didn't fall off like that. Michael Thomas had what, like 2, 3 good years?
No, he had like 5.
Do you remember the season where he was putting up Jordan-type numbers, Allen Iverson? And then suddenly you just...
No, he was still doing that.
Dude, he was crazy good.
It's when he left Philly.
Yeah.
That's when it started going downhill. But I get what you're saying, Jonah. Great point.
Yeah.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in all week. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out. Yeah, it was a great week, man. I'm getting more and more comfortable. You guys are helping me, man. Jonah, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. Have a good show tomorrow. Eric Strauss, appreciate you, my guy. Catch Eric right now at 6 to 8. And what's the segment? Joker Rodeo. Check him out. And check me out over on KOB4 tonight at 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. You guys have a great weekend and be safe. Talk to you soon. Thanks for listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Network.